Ah, success. Okay, I was having a little trouble there with my camera, but all is well in the Jamiverse. So, um, I've, I want to do a dream log, because recently I've been remembering my dreams, and I usually just type it out. That's what I do. Um, I like to use my words, put them down on paper or on a screen, whatever you want to do. But I'm a little bit too lazy for that today. For one thing, I've been taking these muscle relaxers for my back, and they've been kind of giving me, like, they help my back problem, but they're giving me a weird body high, and I really don't like it. And this morning I was actually, like, I felt hungover. Um, I'm pretty sure it's because of those things, so I decided not to take them anymore. But I've been taking a hiatus from cannabis use. As many of you know, I'm a avid cannabis user and fan, and I will be until the day that I die, but sometimes it's good to take breaks, and I think that's another reason why I've been remembering my dreams. And it wasn't my intent to stop using cannabis so I could remember my dreams. It was just, I just stopped using cannabis because, um, well, I was just in, like, discomfort and pain and stuff. I didn't want to deal with the hassle of, calling up my guy and going to pick it up and blah, blah, blah. And I just, it was just easier to just not do it. Because I don't need it, it's something I enjoy. And it does help me. I got some things up here like the bipolar, the depression, anxiety, and the paranoia, but um, and I'm not saying like I need the cannabis to get over that. I don't, but it definitely does help keep me like even, because I can go from manic to normal to depressed to manic, and so if I'm, but I have other techniques for dealing with that these days, and my wallet actually has some extra cash in it, lo and behold. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this dream log, because the past 3 nights I've been either remembering bits and pieces of my dream or like remember the feelings from the dream. So I'm gonna wing it here, and yeah, let's see where this goes. Sorry, I'm not wearing a shirt right now, and it's kind of cool. Get my little blanket up here. All right. Okay. So a couple nights ago, what was the first dream I had? It was a good one. It was me and another person. I don't like, it wasn't like I couldn't see who the person was, but it was a feeling. This person was my soulmate, my other half, that being that completes me, or whatever you want to say. Um, it was me and that person walking down a path, and you know, didn't really have to exchange words or anything because we had each other, and all that good stuff. Um, yeah, and then the next night, okay, well then some life stuff happened, and I realized that I've been waiting for this thing to come along, and the whole time, like, I wasn't getting the full story, I wasn't getting the truth, and it just got to a point where, like, I gotta let that go. I can't keep beating myself up and waiting, and then, like, getting these bits of information that contradict this bits of information, and then I get the truth, and the truth was far from what was told to me in the beginning. Okay, so dream number 2. I don't remember anything about it other than a very bad feeling and me saying these words, "I have a broken heart." And then I woke up shortly after that. Um, and then to last night, so the first 2 dreams were kind of related. It feels like, uh, but and then last night I had another dream, and I don't really remember much. I remember the feelings, and I do remember a couple people. They kept trying to get stuff from me. They were like, and then like blaming me for not wanting to give them my stuff, and like making me feel bad for it, and to the point to where I just like I threw it at them. I was like, "Here, take it all," and then they took it gleefully and walked off. And I was like, "Well, I have nothing for myself now." and I don't know, it was just a random thing, whatever, you know, a thing is a thing, it doesn't really matter. Um, and I think, you know, I'm not very good at interpreting dreams, but I think, you know, the individual is good at interpreting their dreams. So, like, I think, like, I might not be able to interpret your dreams, but I can interpret my dreams. And, you know, there's other people out there, I'm sure, that could give accurate interpretations of other people's dreams. It's just, that's like, you know, the thing or whatever. And I'm not very good at interpreting dreams, and let alone my own, but I think the theme of the last dream that I was just talking about, where, you know, they wanted me to give them stuff, and then I finally just gave it to them and, like, had nothing left. I think that's kind of like this feeling of, like, I feel like I'm being treated unfairly, or that I give too freely. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with giving, but, like, if you give to people that are only takers, like, it's not helping anybody, it's not helping them, it's not helping you, it's just, you know, so I'm thinking it's either, like, and the whole thing about, like, being treated unfairly, I don't really believe that I'm being treated unfairly. Like, you know, everything balances out, and everything really is in divine order, you know, on that realm up there, but, you know, we're multidimensional beings, I guess. There's many different ways you could interpret it. You know, on one level, yeah, there are people that are treated very unfairly in this world, and it's a crime. It shouldn't happen, and there's people responsible for that. But you know what? They're gonna get their own in the end because, like I said, everything balances out. I just believe that. Uh, it's one of the laws of the universe. You know. So maybe that dream was maybe it was a lesson for me not to give so freely. You know, like don't be a spiritual miser. You know, don't just take what you've learned and keep it to yourself. Like, people can learn from other people's experiences. You know, I mean, the best way to learn is through direct experience. At least that's what I think, how I feel. Of course, I'm a visual learner and a hands-on learner. I learn by seeing and doing. So, when I'm presented with these ideas, I actually have to go and test them for myself. I found. So that's kind of the bit there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really new to all this stuff, so I really appreciate you guys, like, being patient with me and everything like that. I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I truly love you all.